Hey girlies, it's Tammy. So I'm back at you with another video today, and today I don't even know how to explain today's video because it started off as showing you my ride or die products that I could not live without. If I had to pick one product from each category, these were the products that I would, could not live without basically. So that's what I planned on showing you, and I do kind of show you that, but also as you will see, I got sidetracked by talking a lot about my life, just having a little chit chat with you guys about anxiety, losing friends. I just went off on a tangent. So yeah, so if you don't mind that I went off rambling a little bit about life and things, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. So I already have moisturizer and primer on just because I don't have any that are like ride or die. I typically use whatever I have. So for color correcting, you should know by now I love to use the Makeup Revolution cream contour kit medium dark like this. I typically use this shade down here, and then once this shade runs out I move on to the orange shade right here, and as you can see that's starting to run out as well, but don't worry, I got a backup. Now for foundation, I have quite a few favorites, but I have made a video on my top 5 drugstore foundations. So today I'm going to be using this one, which is the EX1 Invisiwear foundation, but I know I am the darkest shade, so if you are darker than me and you can't obviously get anything from this line, definitely check out my top 5 drugstore foundations, because I do mention my other favorites like the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat and the Total Control Drops from NYX. They have gorgeous shade ranges as well as the formula being amazing. The reason I love this foundation so much is the color is like a match perfection for me. It's like the exact color, undertone, everything is right. It's also really cheap, and it is also a really good formula. Okay, so after my foundation is applied, I typically move on to eyebrows, and for eyebrows it switches. I mean, I'm quite an indecisive person, so one month I love something, the next month I love something else. I don't really have ride or die products, but these are just ones that I typically gravitate towards when I'm doing my makeup. So lately I have been loving the Makeup Revolution brow pomade. I love the formula. It's definitely not too creamy. I feel like it's easy to control. It's quite a stiff dry formula, but it is easier to work with than a overly creamy brow pomade like the Eyeliner one is super creamy. So you would need to kind of know what you're doing if you're using this one, where the Makeup Revolution one is dry and it's quite easy to keep control of the product. So I have been using that a lot lately. I always go in with a brow powder and set it. So this is the Freedom Duo Brow Powder in the shade Ebony. I use this every single day. As you can see, it's almost finished, but I do have a backup, so that's fine. Okay, so the next thing of course is to prime for my eyeshadow. Now my ride or die is the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade Skin Tone, but I have had this for years and it started to act a bit funny. I think I need a new one. But in the meantime, Tarte sent me a PR package, and inside of it was their lid lock eye base in the shade Buff. So I take a dab of the Sacha Buttercup Light Powder and just lightly dab it over to set the area. So when we're talking ride or die eyeshadows, it completely depends if we're talking neutral eyeshadows or colourful eyeshadows. So for colourful, which I'm going to be using today because I haven't done a colourful look in a little while, Carroty Cosmetic palettes. I absolutely love these. I bought it from Amazon for about £12 something. It was really cheap, but then as soon as I did my video the price flew up to like £70, and I haven't been able to find it on Amazon for £12 again, so that's a bit of a bummer. But if you are in the USA, they retail for $29 I believe on the Carroty website. They are a USA brand. I will do a bit of Google searching if I can find any more of these palettes in the UK, and if I can I'll link it in the description box. If I can't, I'm so sorry about it, but these are my favorite colourful affordable eyeshadows apart from Coastal Scents. These palettes are amazing in terms of pigmentation, blendability, especially for the colour selection inside. Usually bright colours like this are so hard to formulate because they are bright colours at the end of the day. They're not as easy as like a brown or whatever, so usually when you find good colourful eyeshadows, it is a huge thumbs up, and these have never let me down when it comes to colourful looks. So this is the Carroty Smoke palette, which looks like this. This one has a bit of shimmers and mattes, as you can see, and then I also have the Carroty matte palette, which is all matte, and they also have a Frost palette which is all shimmer, which I didn't manage to pick up, but this is the matte palette and I absolutely love this palette. Well, I love both of them, but yeah, the pigmentation is amazing, similar to Sugar Pill, but half the price, if not quarter of the price. So yeah, definitely recommend these. Then for neutral eyeshadows, if I was going for a neutral look, there are two palettes from Makeup Revolution or I Heart Makeup I cannot stop reaching for. Every time I go for a neutral look, these two have everything I need. I love them both equally, so that's why I'm showing you two. The first one is the I Heart Makeup Chocolate Vice palette, which looks like this. It's the black chocolate palette, and it has so many gorgeous warm tones in there, but also cool tones. I feel like you can get so many looks out of this palette. Every single color works for me. I tend to stick to this section over here for my own eyes, but I mean, if you did want a cool tone look out of this, you could, because you've got cool tone brown gray color. You've got tons of options in this palette, and I definitely recommend this. It's only £7.99 and it is available in the USA as well as UK, so I suppose it is a bit more accessible. And then similarly to that, we have the Naked Chocolate palette. I absolutely love this for neutral looks as well. For a neutral look, this is amazing. I mean, you've got colors in there to suit everyone. Warm tones, cool tones, not too many warm tones, but you can definitely get a nice neutral natural look out of this if that's what you like to go for. So yeah, I definitely recommend this palette. But for today, like I said, we're going to be sticking with the Carroty palettes because I want to do a colorful look, and I'm gonna go for the smoky palette because it comes with shimmers and mattes. I think what I might do is do a look on this eye off camera, then come back and show you how I did it on this eye, because I really don't like not knowing where I'm going, especially when I'm working with color. So yeah, I'm gonna do one eye and I'll come back in a sec. Okay guys, and I'm back. So this is the look I decided to go with. It's like a purple pinky crease with a gold green cut crease. I really wasn't sure where the look was going, but I really like how it's turned out, so let me show you how I achieved it. Of course, I did cheat a little bit, and I didn't just use this palette. I did use a little bit of glitter. This is the LA Splash liquid eyeliner, yeah, and it is the shade Chandelier. So first I went in with these two orange shades here, so this peachy one and then this one, and then I went in with these two kind of purpley pink and then a purple here for my crease. So let's go ahead and do that. So first I'm starting with the peachy orange shade and just running that all the way through my transition area. So I've always wanted to do like chit chat videos on my channel, but I'm never quite sure what to talk about. Like, you know, I didn't go uni because obviously I had my kids. I have done like my pregnancy story on my channel before, so if you feel like checking that out, it was done quite a while ago. But if you feel like checking that out, feel free to. Yeah, so that was a little bit of me opening up, but I feel like I want to open up even more to you guys. Like, yes, I love makeup, and yes, I'm a mum, but that's as far as you guys know me. Like, that's it. I don't really want to get too personal on my channel. I just want to do something different on my channel, and I don't know, like, I don't know, I've never had any like bad breakups, or I've never been the side chick, or I've never done anything really exciting, to be honest. Like, I just keep to myself. I don't want to get political on my channel and give my views on everything that's going on in the world, because that brings negativity to your channel, and I love the way my channel is right now. I personally love watching chit chat videos or like rant videos or videos where people open up to you. Oh, by the way, I'm going in with the orange now. Yeah, I find myself at home a lot. I've met a couple new friends in the YouTube world, apart from Kami. Kami's always my best friend, like we go out. But I found some new friends in like the beauty industry, and I've been invited to a couple events already. So I'm learning to get myself out there, but it was kind of like a stop in socializing. I completely stopped socializing with people because right after I had my kids, like I lost 99% of my friends. Like, I still have my key friends from high school, of course, but we don't meet up often because everyone's got their own life to live, everyone's got their own schedules. But I mean, like, most people find friends in uni and college, and in that period in my life I was pregnant and then I had kids, so I didn't find friends in those years, if it makes sense. This is turning into like a sob story. I used to cry, okay, this is getting really deep. I used to cry about not having friends, and honestly, that's why it means so much to me that some people support me on YouTube. Why the hell is this turning emotional? This was not meant to happen. Whew. Yeah, I used to be very upset that I didn't have any friends, so the fact that I have friends now and people actually text me and they want to know like how I'm doing, what are you doing this weekend, do you want to go out, it honestly means so much to me. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this chat right now, but I just want you guys to know me a bit more. Yeah, life is honestly going amazing for me right now, which is why I don't have anything bad to talk about, because honestly nothing bad is happening to me. I mean, I do get DMs from people asking me advice, like young girls asking me like, oh, they're getting bullied at school and, you know, people are saying they're ugly, they're this, that. Honestly girls, all I can say is high school flashes by. It honestly goes by and then you never see those people again. I know in that moment it feels like you're wrapped up in school and like people are saying mean things about you, and it honestly feels like the end of the world. This is why I can't talk and do makeup. I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over. Yeah, what I'm meant to be doing is blending this through the crease. Yeah, obviously when you're getting bullied in school, it does seem like the end of the world, and it does just seem like, why is this happening to me? It's never gonna get better. I've felt like that so many times in my life. Of course, everyone has like mini disagreements at school, but don't let it get you down, because honestly, high school is just a blip in your life. It is like the smallest blip. I can barely even remember all the arguments I had in school, but at the time they just seemed like this is my life, this is the deepest thing I've ever been in. But trust me, you move on to college, you meet new people. If you do, you move on to uni if you choose to. If not, you move on to work and you meet new people. That was another reason why I didn't meet new friends actually, because for my work I moved on to YouTube, so it was practically all alone by myself. And when I first started YouTube, I was working in a call center, so of course I did have work friends, but they weren't out of work friends, they were just work friends. So yeah, the reason I'm saying this is because you can obviously feel like this situation is the worst situation you've ever been in. You don't know how you're gonna get out of it, and I honestly felt that way when it came to having no friends. I didn't see a way to make new friends. I'm always at home with my kids. Like, I could not see an end to being lonely. Whew. You know, there's just some words that get you, like the word lonely really gets me. That's honestly why I'm so grateful for you guys, because you guys interact with me on a daily basis, whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitter. Like, I'm so thankful for you guys. Whoa, what is happening? Look what's happening to my inner corner. Damn it, Tammy. Why did you, this is why you don't talk. Just stick to makeup. And I don't even know why I'm getting upset, because I'm at such a better place in my life. I am honestly truly happy for the opportunities coming my way. I think just thinking back to how it was before, it's like, wow, that was such a sad time in my life. Okay, so we're gonna stop this talking because I honestly can't afford to mess up this makeup anymore. So I'm gonna cut my crease now, and I use the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Camouflage Conceal Palette. Also, I'm not saying all of this for pity. I honestly want to say this to motivate you guys. Like, no matter what you're going through, I know it seems really bad right now, and I know it seems like, oh, when is it gonna end? Like, how is this gonna end? How am I gonna get out of this? But just trust in God. God has a plan. Like, I cannot talk about this. Oh, bloody hell. Just trust in God, pray, and he will hear you, and that's all I have to say about that. So just stay strong, okay? So for my lid, I use this color right here, and then for the middle of the lid, I mixed a little bit of this one with it as well. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the green now and start patting that on this half of the eye. And I'm taking a dab of black, blending it right on the edge here. So I really don't have a ride or die eyeliner. What I tend to do is use the Sigma Line Ace brush, and then I'll just dip into any eyeliner formula, which is probably why my eyeliner is forever coming off on my inner corner. I really should find a ride or die eyeliner. So if you have any eyeliners that are a must-have, make sure you leave it in the comments and I'll try and use it. It feels so weird to share personal things on my channel because I usually just keep it on makeup. Even now, my heart and anxiety is telling me to edit that whole thing out, because sharing personal information just opens your life up to other people's opinions. I don't want to just be, you know, that makeup girl over there, you know, that girl that does makeup over there. I want you guys to know me as who I am. And believe it or not, I'm actually really shy, but I'm one of those people, yeah, that like inside on my heart I'll be like, I'm so scared right now, but my mouth is talking for me. Like, I'm one of those people that when you meet me, my mouth will move and I will be very, hey, how you doing? Oh my god, you having a good day? Like, I'll be very happy, but inside my anxiety is killing me. I feel like caving into my own person. It's the weirdest thing, because usually shy people, of course, when, you know, they're met in person, they're quite shy, but with me, it's more my anxiety. I wouldn't say I'm shy because I'm quite an outspoken person. When you meet me, I speak quite a lot. But inside I have the highest anxiety. I feel like, what does this person think of me? Like, I think it's because I've had so many friends leave me in my past. Like, this is turning into some deep psychological thing, but I feel like every best friend I've ever had has left me. Like, I've never had one solid best friend, 2 best friends, and they both effed off, so whatever. In the end, it kind of leaves you thinking like, well, is there something wrong with me as a person? So when I meet new people, even though I'm talking and I'm being myself, inside I'm thinking, does this person even like me? Like, am I annoying? My ride or die concealer is LA Girl Pro Conceal. I feel like a lot of people have this as their ride or die concealer. The coverage is amazing. The price point is even better. Yeah, so I love this. And this is the shade Cool Tan. I do switch between Cool Tan and Warm Honey. I like both of them. They both work well for me. So yeah. I feel like everyone has anxiety this day and age. I'm not the only one, of course. It's becoming such a norm because everyone's afraid of being judged because they don't look like everyone on Instagram, basically. That's my opinion anyway. Oh, I forgot to wet my sponge. I'll be right back. In this day and age, everyone has anxiety because everyone's just afraid that everyone's going to be judging them for, you know, oh, not having a big bum, not being, you know, beautiful at all times, for things that just really honestly don't matter. Like, who cares if you have spots? What I've realized is you will worry about things that people care nothing about, and that's what's giving you anxiety. I've realized this about myself. Honestly, people don't really care about that one spot on your chin, but you feel like, you know, like, oh my god, everyone's staring at it, like, oh my god, my heart's racing right now. Is someone gonna call me out about my spot? Like, how often is it that someone goes, oh god, look at that bloody spot on your chin? Like, no one cares. Honestly, everyone gets spots. I feel like anxiety comes from just not being perfect, and no one is. So obviously you're trying to strive for perfection, you're trying to make everyone happy, and this all causes stress because it's impossible. I think in 2017, if you don't have anxiety, you're weird. You are indestructible, because in this day and age where everyone's expected to just be Instagram ready at, you know, 24/7, makeup on fleek, outfit on fleek, everything on fleek, you know, and if it's not, then you should feel bad about yourself. That's exactly how this society makes us feel. Treated so differently when my makeup is done compared to when I don't have my makeup done. Of course I can do makeup, so people tend to comment on my makeup when I'm out. Oh, that's a nice eyeshadow, or who did your makeup, blah blah. From shopkeepers and stuff like that, they'll say good morning to me, they'll say hi, how you doing, how's your day going, they'll have a big conversation with me when my face is done. But when I tell you, if I go in there no makeup, you know, jogging bottoms, whatever, £2.50 please, cheers. No conversation, no smile. Honestly, you get treated better when you're wearing makeup, and that's something I've noticed 100%, like 1000%. So I honestly don't blame people that have anxiety. I mean, 2017 is a joke. Like, do you see what's happening in America? We're not even gonna get into that because I said I don't want to make my channel political, but so anyway, to set my face, my ride or die product, Sacha Buttercup Light. Buttercup is just a bit too dark for me, a bit too yellow, but Buttercup Light is the perfect shade for me. What I tend to hear a lot is, oh, well, we're in the UK, so why should you care about what's happening in America? Are you serious? So you don't want to care until World War III breaks out. You don't want to care about this crazy man in charge until we're literally at war. So my ride or die setting powder is clearly the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark, but since this is finished, lately I've been using the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC55, which looks like that. So my ride or die bronzer is this Sunkissed Giant Bronzer in medium. This is my second one actually, because I love it so much. My first one hit pan and then I lost the whole sun, so I had to throw it away. And then for contour, I love to use the Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro Contour Powder Contour Kit, and I use like all 4 of them. I don't really have a preference, I just mix them all up. So my ride or die blush is this one from Primark. I have mentioned it to you guys before. It is the £1.50 blusher in the shade Muscovado. Then for my ride or die highlighter, this was the hardest decision, but I had to sit there and think, what do I use the most? It's definitely this. This is the Summer of Love I Heart Makeup Triple Baked Bronzer in the shade Hot Summer of Love. So it looks like this. As you can see, it comes with 3 strips of highlighter. I like to just mix them all together and glow. I'm kind of treating today's video like my diary. I'm just going off on a tangent, so excuse that, and I'm sorry if you just came for the products and you got a whole lot more than you bargained for. Okay, so for my ride or die lipstick, I'm going to show you my ride or die nude, like my favorite nude. If I want to go for a nude, this is the nude I go for because I absolutely love how it looks. So I use the Glory lip liner, as I'm sure you guys would have known, because I use this every day, regardless if it's a nude, whether it's a lip gloss, whether it's a lipstick, whether it's a liquid lipstick. I use this liner every day. Okay, then for the actual lipstick, I love this. This is the Renaissance lipstick by Makeup Revolution in the shade Vow, which looks like this. I think you can tell I've been using this quite a bit. It is more than halfway done. It's like a peachy nude. My lips are quite dry today, oh my god. And that is my absolute favorite nude ever of life to exist. I nearly forgot to do my inner corner highlight, so I'm just gonna take the highlight that I used on my face and just dab that right there. Oh, that's turned out a bit pinky. All I used was this one and this one. Oh, but I like it. And then for my ride or die setting spray, MAC, I was gonna say mineralized skin finish. MAC Fix Plus is my go-to. I love how this just hydrates the face. Just to confirm, it is like a moisturizing spray. It doesn't actually set the makeup in place for the day, so you could go in with a setting spray and then use this on top. Okay guys, so this is the final look. We are now at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this little, I don't even know what to call this video. It started out very professional, then we got very personal. So I just wanted to let you know what I was trying to say in this video. It's okay to have anxiety. Everyone probably does. It's okay to, you know, not always be happy. It's okay to be down. It's okay to feel down. However, the key is to always try and pick yourself back up again. The key is to keep going, keep chugging along. You can do it. Life goes on, as people like to say. The next chapter, you know, will be there before you know it. If you're having trouble in school right now, you will be leaving before you know it. So don't feel like this is it for me, you know, because I was in that dark space in my life where you think this is it. You know, I'm gonna be stuck here in this situation forever. This is it for me. Don't feel like that. And that is my one message to you today. There's always more coming. There's always tomorrow. God willing, your life goes on. Just please keep trying to chug on. If you're in a bad situation, a bad feeling, whatever you're going through right now, keep going, because life gets better. Like I said, right now I'm in an amazing place that I did not even ever expect to, you know, I can't even explain it to you guys. Like, tomorrow is always a new day. Please do not let anything defeat you. You are amazing. I love you. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end if you are still here through all my rambling, crying, whatever happened in this video. I'm not even quite sure how the hell I'm gonna edit this. So yeah, that is it from me, girlies. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of all this craziness, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.